على الصلاة، حي على الفلاح، حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر، الله أكبر، لا إله إلا الله.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
الله أكبر، الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله، أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد فإن خير الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار من يطع الله ورسوله فقد رشد ومن يعص الله ورسوله فإنه لا يضر إلا نفسه أما بعد وأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن عدة الشهور عند الله 12 شهرا في كتاب الله يوم خلق السماوات والأرض منها أربعة حرم ذلك الدين القيم ولا تظلموا فيهن أنفسكم صدق الله العظيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. We are in the first month of the Islamic calendar, month of Muharram. I'm starting from Surah Tawbah, ayah number 36, which is translation is something like this. The number of months in the sight of Allah is 12, so ordained by Him the day He created the heavens and the earth for them. 4 are sacred, that is the right religion, so wrong not yourself. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has prescribed this 4 months out of the 12 are the sacred months. And in another hadith we know from Rasulullah where he described those 4 sacred months as Dhul-Qa'dah, Dhul-Hijjah, Muharram, and the Rajab. Now, although Ramadan is of course top of the list of the month, but it is not considered as the Shahr al-Haram in that sense, because there are restrictions and things for these months. The fighting was not allowed. But we look at the calendar, Islamic calendar starts from the Muharram because of many reasons, and one of the common reasons which we gave is because the Hajj, people are returning from the Hajj as a new person. According to Hadith also, the Hajj is been accepted by Allah. As you are like a newborn, because now your slate has been cleaned. You are coming back as a new person, as a newborn in the life. So that one of the reasons is that many other explanations which we have. But the main thing which we have to understand is a lot of misconception about this Muharram, because of the so much publicity or publication or media coverage, especially in countries like Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, and of course here also, whereas the things which are related to not to Muharram are all become related to the incident which happened in Karbala with the grandson of the Prophet. Now, this month was there before this event happened, and the fasting of the 10th of Muharram was even before that. So the fasting on 10th of Muharram has nothing to do with what the event took place. It was there even before Ramadan. The fasting of 10th of Muharram was even before Ramadan. The song was prescribed as obligation for the Muslims. And when the incident behind it is that when Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam came to Medina and he saw people fasting there. So he asked why they are fasting, and these are the Jews of the Medina, and they explained that this is the day of the deliverance. The God has given them the freedom from the Pharaoh. So so Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, Musa alayhi Islam we are brothers, and we have more right on him than the Jews, and we will also fast. Now this become almost every Muslim fasted that year. Now this is before Ramadan. Ramadan came late, and then when Ramadan came, then this become a nafil, voluntary or sunnah in that sense that you want to do it. It's good to do the fasting. And we have hadith which says if you fast on the day of Ashura, which is the 10th of Muharram, then your sins of the previous year will be forgiven. And of course, these sins are the minor sins, not the major sins are covered in these things, but they will be forgiven. And Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam also said that the next year, if I live, we will fast on the 9th also to make it identify Muslims other than the Jews, because Jews were doing one day. So the 9th and the 10th was part of the hadith that you fast for 2 days. And technically also it is better in that sense, because the moon sighting and the calendars are sometimes they have conflict in them. Some years we don't have any conflict, but sometimes we do. And the calendars are off by a day or something. So if you're fasting for 2 days, 9th and 10th, then probably you will be fasting on the correct day as well. So it's highly recommended. If you don't fast, there is no sin on it. If you can, then do for 2 days. Even if you fast for 1 day, it is okay. It's nothing. It's not required in that sense, but it's encouraged and recommended. So we try to follow if we can to fast, and I think that the 10th will be on Monday according to the calendar we have. So if you can, then you can do the Sunday and Monday both days of fasting. Now, what we have to understand again is that this is, and I have tried to explain this, that the incident which happened in Karbala, or with the grandson of the Prophet Muhammad, was a totally different incident, and it was an incident which we all look into to see, how beautiful it was, in the sense that it shows that you cannot be part of the oppression. You cannot be part of the dhulm, and he stood up against the oppression which was being done at that time, and he gave his life. And of course, he was the grandson of the Prophet Muhammad. We have all respect, and always we have respect for every companion of the Prophet Muhammad as well. We do not talk, against any companion of the Prophet Muhammad. We are not supposed to. We should be always use the respectful words. But what happens is there is so much conflict in the media, that the Shia and the Sunnis, and the Shias are praising so much Ali radiallahu anhu, and then some of them are saying bad thing about Uthman radiallahu anhu. So the Sunnis goes opposite to that, and they start saying the wrong things about Ali radiallahu anhu, which is not right, which we should never do, because Ali radiallahu anhu was of very high caliber in the companions, among the companions of the Prophet. We should never, even about a lower established companion, even we should never talk bad about them, because we got the Quran, we got the Islam through them. So we should be very respectful to them. Now there's a lot of in some communities, especially again from the India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, that they call it the niyaz and all that, and they do sometimes sweet water, or you know, drinks they distribute among the people or sweets and all that. That's all wrong. We should never do that. There's nothing to do with Islam. There's nothing. There's no nothing. We should never do these things because I have seen in Pakistan when I was there. I used to wonder what did people do. People stand outside and start giving the milkshake to the people on the 10th of, or they're having some special food is being prepared and all that. Nothing. There is nothing in Islam and the Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad, and we should stay away from all these practices. The best thing we can do, because Rasulullah said that the Muharram is one of the best months after Ramadan for the fasting. So we should try to do as much fasting as we can do, and especially on the 9th and 10th. But all other things are all part of the bidah. That's why the part of the khutbah in the beginning, Arabic part of is the part of the bidah. This is bidah is will take us to the hellfire, because the bidah innovations are done with a good intention. The good intention, we want to do more, and that's what was the Christians were doing, and others they want to do more. That's why they made the prophet as a god. So Muslims should stay away from it. We should make sure that we do what is we have in the Quran and the Sunnah, in the practices of the Prophet Muhammad and the companions. Because in my earlier khutbahs, I mentioned that the Rasulullah when he gave the last khutbah, when he did the Hajj, and he said that I'm leaving behind me the Quran and my Sunnah. Whoever is stick to it will not go astray. Because the shaitan will all be with us, it will whisper, we should do more, we are not doing more, we should do this. And, if we are able to do what is in the Quran and the Sunnah, inshallah we will be successful. And that we should do. And most of us cannot do that. We have a huge problem of we cannot follow the Sunnah, and we try to add to the Sunnah. And like the Islamic New Year, there is no celebration. There is no we do the congratulations. It's a New Year. No, it's a practices of the other religion or other people who are not Muslims. But we are very quick to follow others. We don't look at what we have. We have all the celebration in Islam are through the ibadah. We praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala more and thank Him more. This is what we do. The celebrations are for the Muslims are different. And we should be very proud of what we have. We should not try to copy from others, thinking that they are doing better than us. This is how a lot of practices started. That they are doing it and we will do it also. It's amazing that the Muslims living here, they want to be part of the Christianity. It's Christmas time and Thanksgiving. Let's congratulate them all that. But did you ever get anyone talking to you about the Eid, any non-Muslim? Or the Hajj? They come and, say some nice words to you or bring something to you? No. So how come we keep trying to adopt them or trying to please them unnecessarily when we don't have to? Yeah, we live together, of course, we are friends and all that. But we should not try to do more to look like them. No, we are Muslims. We have our own identity, and we should be proud of it. And we should always think that this is the last prophet who came, and he gave us this Islam. And we have the last book, the last message, and we have much more to do than just copy others. We are here in US, in this part of the world, we have a mission. Allah brought us here together for some reason. And the main reason is that Islam is going to prevail at the end. And how much my contribution, how much our contribution into that, each of us has to look at it. What am I doing towards the spread of Islam? Towards the dawah of Islam? What am I doing Do I understand my deen, my Quran? Do I understand? Do I follow them? Do I practice it? Am I a truthful person? Do people trust me? All these questions I should ask because unfortunately majority of the Muslims are not. They are taking wrong haram and all that, still people question about the mortgages and all that. And we are not ready to give it up. Even for the zakat, people mess up with the zakat. These are the fard. Allah has prohibited something, and and we still have question about it. May Allah help us and mercy on us. قولوا هذا واستغفر لي ولكم لسائر المسلمين والمسلمات. Alhamdulillah. So I was talking about the direction which we have to see. We have to look at what need to be done. This month is one of the sacred months. Let's do more ibadah, more zikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, more sadaqat. The fasting is highly recommended, especially for the 2 days. Let's try to remain strong with Islam, try to improve ourselves, try to get better. I've mentioned many times, if when you start driving, you have a problem on the road, you're looking at accelerator and all that, you have no view of the things, you feel nervous, but in few years you can drive with eyes closed. A lot of people do that, and that had accidents. But that's how we become experts or become better. How about Islam? Am I becoming better in Islam or not? Is my Islamic knowledge is the same which was given to me by my parents, or I brought it from my country, or I try to improve it today? I have a better understanding of Islam and I'm practicing it better than I used to. Did I clear all the misconceptions which I had, which I tried to look at it or not? My wudu is correct or not? My salats are correct or not? Because these are the things we must, if we have not done it, then we must do it. Can I recite the Quran or not correctly? This is another thing. First the recitation, and the second part is the tajweed part of it. All these, are we doing it or not? This is the question we should ask ourselves. And may Allah help us all. May Allah have mercy on all of us. May Allah accept our efforts, whatever little we are doing, may Allah accept those efforts. May Allah forgive our sins and shortcomings in whatever we have. May Allah have mercy on the Muslims of the world. May Allah protect our families. May Allah protect the Muslims throughout the world. May Allah have mercy on people who are suffering today. May Allah change their condition. May Allah make them better Muslims also. May Allah bring Muslims together. May Allah bring their hearts together. So again they will become an ummah as we have seen in the Quran and the Sunnah. May Allah forgive us. May Allah have mercy on all of us. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على محمد عبدك ورسولك وسلم المؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. ربنا وآتنا ما وعدتنا على رسلك ولا تخزنا يوم القيامة إنك لا تخلف الميعاد. عباد الله رحمكم الله إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون فاذكروني أذكركم واشكروا لي ولا تكفرون. أعطيك السؤال.
الله أكبر الله أكبر، أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله، أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر، الله أقامت الصلاة أقامت الصلاة. الله أكبر الله أكبر، لا إله إلا الله.
Please make statement. الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين
آمين.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا هل أدلكم على تجارة تنجيكم من عذاب أليم تؤمنون بالله ورسوله وتجاهدون في سبيل الله بأموالكم وأنفسكم ذلكم خير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون يغفر لكم ذنوبكم ويدخلكم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار ومساكن طيبة في جنات عدن ذلك الفوز العظيم وأخرى تحبونها نصر من الله وفتح قريب وبشر المؤمنين الله أكبر سمع الله لمن حمده الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين
آمين.
إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا الله أكبر سمع الله لمن حمده الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر السلام عليكم ورحمة الله السلام عليكم ورحمة الله
Assalamualaikum. May Allah Ta'ala reward our Imam, the people who want to get through the internet. Allah Ta'ala reward them to listen to the Imam, inshallah. As Imam was saying that, we are, once we can in different calendars, sometimes have different days, but make dua that month of Muharram started and already going past week. We need to make two dua. One dua for our brother who recently passed away, and he had a funeral. He was here in our community for some time, and he was buried in the Memorial Garden. Inshallah, Jazakallah for Allah to give him a place in Jannah. And also we make dua for one of our sisters. She had a massive stroke, and she's in a local hospital ICU. Make dua, and so many people are making dua that give her the early recovery, and inshallah Allah Ta'ala bless her back to the everyday life. So make dua. And Jazakallah for all of you listening, and Jazakallah all to listen to her, and inshallah come every Jummah. I'll see you soon. Assalamu alaikum. And it's good that you wrap it up some prayer minutes, inshallah, if you can. Come on, people.